Hey everybody, this is Joseph Pasek, and welcome back to the Fired Up Network. Welcome back to Super Wild Card Weekend closes off with Monday Night Football. Yes, Monday night we got the Houston Texans invading the Pittsburgh Steelers with Mark Everett Kelly, the two-time Emmy Award winner, and Angie, my right-hand person here for Fired Up, for Fam, everything, and more, way more. All right, let's get to the game here. Mark, first of all, Harbaugh gone because of, well, I shouldn't say because of the missed field goal or whatever, but something tells me if they got the field goal, he wouldn't be fired. All right, so what do you think there, and where do you think he lands?
I think the Giants will hire him. I think the Giants have had a couple questions as head coach hires, and they have a much better team than their record showed this year. They have a pretty good defense. They got Jackson Dart, and they got some offensive pieces. They could be a perfect fit there.
All right, so let's get to the game here. Houston at Pittsburgh. Houston's been on a tear the last 5-6 weeks, and Pittsburgh just barely getting in. They're 10-7. They got Aaron Rodgers. He can make a miracle run to the Super Bowl there. Who you pick between C.J. Stroud and Aaron Rodgers?
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Well, here's usually the Texans are playing at home on this wild card weekend. First road game in a while for them.
And they're favored by 3, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Well, something significant to me happened at the end of that game on Sunday night, and that's Aaron Rodgers all of a sudden had this revival. He made great plays down the stretch. He gave them the lead. And because of the way the kickoff thing is now, and you basically start at the 40-yard line anyway, the Ravens got put in a great position to win the game. And I think it would have been a disservice to him if they would have, because Rodgers played really well, even though the Ravens deserved to be there at that point. That's a wild card for the Steelers. I think that can work in their advantage. I think they're at home, and as well as the Texans have played lately. Remember, they almost lost to the Raiders late in the year, and I thought they benefited from a very bad call at the end of that game. So there's a little bit of an unknown with the Texans and C.J. Stroud, especially on the road at Pittsburgh. I'll take the Steelers.
All right, Ange, do you agree with Mark?
Yeah, so that was I don't want to talk about the last game. The my hair's still Baltimore Ravens purple.
Where's the Baltimore Ravens purple? Where?
It's still there. It's still there. Look, it's slowly fading out. But they played a great game. Both teams played a great game. I think the Steelers just really played a little bit better football, especially when it really counted in those last literally few seconds. So I'm going to go with the Steelers. I think they're still riding that momentum, and they're going to go for it.
So I know this is Monday, but let me say this. All of us picked Buffalo, okay? And Ange picked the Chargers. So if it is Chargers and Denver and Buffalo and Pittsburgh, that's according to Ange in the second round. Me and Mark, well, I'd love the Chargers to win, but it looks like Buffalo's going to play Denver in the second round. So, Mark, I'm just going to ask you, do you think it's a harder game, Buffalo and Denver, than Buffalo-Jacksonville?
No. No, I think the Bills are going to have struggle more with Jacksonville than they will with Denver. Denver, to me, has just been very inconsistent offensively.
All right. And what about you, Ange? You're picking.
I think the Bills had already
Buffalo-Pittsburgh.
I think the Bills had already completed their toughest challenge, so I think I'm going to take the Bills going forward all the way.
All right, so one more last time this week, Mark, tell everybody about your great sponsors, and one day Ange is going to take me on the.
Well, you know what? It's funny because after all this time of doing these shows, I was like, I'm going to actually Google them and see, and the reviews are fantastic for the restaurant. Fantastic. Talks about how great the service is. Talks about how good the food is. I definitely need some of the crab claws in my life, so if you can just ship some of those across the border, please, that'd be great.
Yeah,
why are you doing the promo for them? Mark Everett Kelly needs to do the Mark. Who are some waitresses working for the Golden Corral?
Well, I mean, I can't get into their names, Joe.
No, just their first name. First name.
No, Joe, come
They're
on.
all great.
Everybody deserves
privacy. All right, the first
anyway,
name.
Angie, thank you for that. Angie, thank you for that.
They're all great. That. That's what I'm saying. Okay, go ahead, Mark.
Yeah, and again, Angie's right. The food is really great, and the service is great. And again, Miles is a guy who, if there's any problem, Miles deals with it right away.
What's your favorite food to go there when you eat there?
Well, like, the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, I'm a man's man, so I like mashed potatoes and gravy.
Hold on. A man's man likes mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
mashed potatoes and meat. What else? There's nothing more manlier than that,
Does
right?
your man eat mashed potatoes? When he goes to a Golden Corral steak and all that, does he eat mashed potatoes?
Yes. Delicious, creamy mashed potatoes. Yes.
Creamy mashed potatoes.
With a side of a big fat steak. Yes.
And what would you eat if you get a big fat steak? What would you eat, mashed potatoes or steak?
So I did have both. I literally went to the keg on Monday for my dad's last Monday for my dad's birthday, and I got the nice big baseball sirloin. It was delicious with a side of mashed potatoes.
They go together, Joe.
Sirloin. Anyways, okay, Mark. The food is great. The service is great. The owner is great. And check it out. Again, tell the name of the restaurant and where they're located.
The Cattle Stampede over here in Fort Payne, right off exit 218. Very easy to get to from Route 59. And then you have Bobby Ledbetter's Twin City Auto Sales, which is in Gadsden. And then he has an office here in Fort Payne. And they give great deals for anybody looking for a car. They just had a big year opening sale. And they have a great sales staff. Every time I go in there, there's a lot of people that are waiting to meet whatever need you have for a car. And Bobby's a guy, again, that once you buy from him, you don't really buy from anyone else because of the attention to detail and because he makes you feel like family. So those are my two sponsors who I'm very thankful for. And you guys do a great job helping me promote that. I really appreciate it.
All right. Well, and then those two sponsors, thank you on behalf of Mark for sponsoring. Mark's a great guy, even though we joke around, and I'm going to try to get him to like the Bills instead of the Jets, but it's hard work. Working with Norm is hard. Working with Mark is harder. Working with Ange, it's even harder. She's asking me to do all this and clips and everything like my. Anyways, Ange, go ahead. You like the clips I did on AI and everything? Come on.
There you go. If you like what you see, there is a ton more. We cover all sports as well as a new segment on health and wellness for everyone. Yeah. So check us out on Fired Up, all one word, Fired Up Network on all Roku devices.
And we got more coming too.
And she has just texted me. Ange texted me. Where's the breaking news? Well, Mark, Ange, do you want breaking news?
Yes.
Do you want breaking news?
Yes, so do the fans. Let's go.
Well, are you speaking for the fans?
Yeah, I'm getting messages like crazy right now.
Okay, tell me one message.
They said Joe always has breaking news. Where is it?
All right. So here it is. Mark, get ready for this. We talked about, I think it was last week, Ange, about the Raptors, right? I know Mark loves basketball. I'll get to it.
I do love basketball. Maybe not the Raptors, but I love basketball.
Who do you like? The Knicks.
Yes.
Why are they losing last night? Anyway.
Here's one thing I said. Look, I had a friend message me earlier in the week about the Celtics, and I wanted to laugh in his face. Okay? Celtics have moved up to the number 2 seed. Big deal. The regular season in the NBA does not matter. Players do not care, and it all takes place in the playoffs. That's what it's become. I don't like it that way. But
you know what? Basketball is also a sport where every second matters, especially the last few seconds, right? Like you hit a 3 at the end of the game, done.
In the playoffs, though, players don't play regular season games anymore, to their own admission. They'd rather get the rest and wait for the playoffs. And, I mean, I don't like that either. I mean, Jordan would have never went for a Bird, Magic, all those guys that made sure everyone got their money's worth when they came and watched them play. Players today aren't like that. It's geared to the playoffs. To me, there's one really dangerous team in the East, and that's the Knicks.
Now,
let's go. I got my shirt on. Let's go.
All right,
Be the North. Is it a Raptors update?
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm sorry.
I have to talk here. Here's the news I got for you. Yes, it's Raptors, but it's also expect Trae Young to get traded from the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young said goodbye to his teammates in Toronto. Expect Trae Young to get traded. And guess what? The market for him will be non-existent. Non-existent market for Trae Young, I have heard, because even if he gets traded, he's going to get traded to one team that nobody wants to play for, and it's the Washington Wizards. All right? I have heard Trae Young to the Washington Wizards. Now, the Raptors. I know Ange wants me to tell about the Raptors, but before I get to the Raptors, I got some sources telling me Austin Matthews, who passed Matt Sundin in the Maple Leafs goal-scoring list. Congratulations to him.
Against the Islanders, too.
Yeah, against the Islanders, your team there.
Yeah.
But, who won the game, Joe?
Are you going to – this is breaking news that everybody wants to listen to, Mark. And stop bothering me already. I'm giving you – this is worldwide breaking news. Nobody has talked about this. I said it on Norm's show, me and Norm's show. Austin Matthews had a closed-door meeting with Craig Berube and the GM and also Keith Pelly. If things don't get better, Austin Matthews will ask for a trade out of Toronto. Austin Matthews will ask for a trade out of Toronto. Speaking about Toronto, Norm has said from his sources that Toronto will get a second NHL team within 8 to 10 years. Atlanta and Houston are the next two expansion teams for the National Hockey League. Now,
Atlanta? Again? Yes. They're going to go there again?
Yes. Now,
twice already. Jeez.
Is this guy going to let me finish or what? I'm just very excited with this because she wants my Buffalo Bills jersey and all that. But I have heard, and this is the first one ever to talk about this. Next year, for the National Hockey League in 26-27, all National Hockey League teams will be getting new jerseys, and they will be like the NBA city jerseys. And Toronto, I got a sneak peek of Toronto's. They're going to be beige. Florida Panthers jersey will be pink. And Montreal will be navy blue.
Oh, boy.
Okay, this is exclusively here to Fired Up Network, but let me get to the Raptors thing. The Raptors are talking to a lot of people. The Raptors, they got Mo Bamba. They released him. They still need a center. They're talking to Sacramento about Sabonis. Also, Zach LaVine may get traded. DeMar DeRozan. Once they have a trade in the works, and it's very close for Sabonis, they want to see if they could pry DeMar DeRozan out of Sacramento, coming to the Raptors. And if that happens...
I'm getting a text, actually, and from a valid source. Let's see what happens.
What's the source? What did they say? Look at it. Mark, I'm getting a text from a valid source. What did he say?
He said exactly what you're saying.
See, you could have said you're putting me over for once. Mark, did you get a text from a valid source in the Golden Corral?
I don't reveal my sources.
See, this is what a good guy does. His source is Haim Gashmagitz. I won't tell you.
Hey, one thing, Joe. Does Giannis get traded?
Yes. And that's the other thing. See, this guy's reading my brain now. We got to close this out. That's the other thing that problems here. If they want to get Giannis Sabonis from Sacramento, but they are very close to getting the Greek Freak, they're tending to look at the Greek Freak first over Sabonis. So that's the other stuff, because now the Raptors got RJ Barrett. They got these guys who played in the 905.
They've got a good team. They're doing well.
Yes, 905's leading the G League and all that. So
the 905 is crushing it, and if nobody's watching them, they really should.
I think, Ange, you should go to some 905 games and do a sideline and say hi to Mark and his hair and the Golden Corral and all that, and invite Mark to some complimentary media meals like some peanuts and pizza. Mark, will you come from Alabama to Toronto or Mississauga to eat some pizza?
I love Toronto. A really beautiful city.
Have you ever been to Toronto?
I have been, sure.
All right,
my buddy Frank.
We're going to quickly.
My buddy Frank, I went and I saw him a couple years ago when he played for the Blue Jays.
Okay, Frank Cotonato, you're talking about. So Here we go. Ange, give him one or two places to see in Toronto when he comes next year or late this year on December 17th for somebody's birthday.
It really is a beautiful city, though. It really is.
Hey, aren't you coming December 17th for somebody's on this panel's birthday?
Yeah, it's 11 months from now, but yeah.
You got 11 months.
We'll have a team outing or a team party.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said that. If it doesn't go out of my pocket, I'm happy with that. All right. Tell them where to visit. Come on.
Where to visit? Toronto. What do you mean?
Yeah, but what in Toronto?
Us.
So you're inviting him to your house?
I'm inviting everyone to hang out. Yes.
Wait a minute.
Where are you going to go in December? It's cold. We'd have to go somewhere inside.
I've been inside the Rogers Center. I've been inside the Blue Jays locker room when Frank played for them, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place.
Speaking of which, I got to get back to it, guys. Always
all right, Mark, close it out. We're going to close it out now. Mark, tell everybody about your sponsors.
Bobby Ledbetter's Twin City Auto Sales in Gadsden and here in Fort Payne, and Miles Smith, the Cattle Stampede over in Fort Payne.
And Ange had to go, so we'll be back here next week for round 2 of the NFL playoffs. Thanks a lot, Mark and Ange.
Thank you, Joe.